And we are back with another Spirit Island. Hiya! And today, our enemy is the Kingdom of Sweden. Hiya! And not the big bushy tail. So, today we're going to play against the Kingdom of Sweden. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. Welcome back. So today, our adversary is going to be Sweden. So they're not difficult, but they're also hard to stop if you let them get a leg on you. So when they blight, so they do the normal or average. If they do more than 6 damage in a land, then they add another blight on top of the blight they're already adding to the board. But it doesn't cascade into another land. Sounds easy, right? Okay, well, just don't let them blight. Well, against Sweden, instead of their towns doing 2 damage, they deal 3 damage. And cities deal 5 damage. So city and explorer will basically give you 2 blight all the time. So we want to stop that. We also, and whenever they blight, they also add a town to an adjacent land without towns and cities. So Sweden's thing basically goes, they're really hard to stop. And you need to sort of get them, you need to stop them from blighting forever. You can't let them blight. You can't let them overtake you. You always have to be on top of them. And today, we're going to be bringing one of my favorite spirits from the Nature Incarnate series, Wandering Voices, a.k.a. The Wandering... Oh my god. Press the button. Not that one. This one. Yeah. There we go. A.k.a. the Door Knocker. And the reason we call him the Door Knocker is because he knocks on your door and asks if you want to talk about God. So, he's really one of my favorite spirits. Some people don't like him because they see, top tier players use an explicit strategy, and then they're like, oh, well, no one wants to use that. And it's sort of but there's other ways to play it. I mean, I'm going to play it the way that I normally play it, and I think it's much more fun. So, we're going to be bringing Wandering Voices to the table today. So let me actually bring that up close. That should be good enough. You can pause over here. And then, oops, I moved my track around. And let's show you the cards we got. So, add strife, may push, So we got Twist Perceptions, Frightful Keening, Turmoil's Touch, and Exalt, Confusion, and Delirium. So basically, our goal with this spirit is to make one big land and just kill everything in that land in 1 or 2 turns. Pretty much. That's our goal. And we have a lot of tools to do this with. We got our lovely Incarnate. So in Nature Incarnate, a lot of the spirits have Incarnates that move around and they act like presence. So the effect of ours is basically it's a sacred site all the time, even when it's empowered. I wish the sacred site was a little better, but I wish it was did something better when you empowered it. It literally just looks like the same card back and forth, or the same thing back and forth. So, but, beggars can't be choosers. So, we've got our Incarna, and now, in Sweden, and yeah. We'll go through Sweden as we go and play more of the game. So let's see. What do we want to do next? So first we're going to get our Invader card, which is they're going to explore into the jungles. So again, they don't do anything fancy. They just explore into the jungles. I am forgetting something. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting to add the Beast token into this land and the Disease token into this land. So, what do I want to do here? I don't want to make too much of a problem land. So I think what we're going to do is we have some options. So first, we're not going to do that actually. We're going to grow from the top track first. So we're going to use our G3 and we're going to grow 1, 2. Actually, we're going to grow like this. And we sort of want to have sacred sites throughout the board. So that way whenever we have invaders just hanging around, we know where to deal with them at. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to make two lands where we kill everything in. One is going to be this mountains, and one is going to be this sands. We're gonna dump all our invaders that are going to be problemsome into these lands, and then when we get ready to kill them all, we'll kill them all. So we get 1 energy from doing that, and then we get 1 wind element. Please tell me I moved my wind elements over here. I did not. Oh, sad face. I really didn't? Nope. Nope. You know, normally we have a bunch of element markers like this. So, shoot. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to use, I don't want to use that. I'm going to use this token for now to let me know that I used the 1 wind element. I got the 1 energy. And then I'm going to get another energy. And what we're going to do is, first, we are going to play Twist Perceptions. Twist Perceptions is going to let me add a strife to an invader, and I may push the invader I added strife to. So I'm going to add a strife to the city and push it into here. And because I have 1 wind element on a field, I mean, no, we don't have a wind element right now. Duh. We're doing the G2. So because I have 1 wind element, I can move my presence over here to this explorer, strife him, and push him into this land. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to pay 1 energy. And we're going to get this cookie started. So we're going to use our innate ability. We're going to push our token over here. And we're going to strife this explorer. And we're going to push him out the way. And then we're going to... I could actually just leave this jungles as the, terrible land. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. So Sweden has another thing where they discard the top of the invader card deck, which is the mountains, and we add a town to that land with the fewest invaders, which is going to be that land. So that's sort of no bueno. Because we sort of want to clear up these lands, and it sort of takes away a turn from us. So we're already a turn behind. You don't really want to be like that, but... Alright, so we only played 1 card, and now we start the invader phase. So we did our stuff. Bam, nothing happens there. Nothing happens here, so they build in the jungles. So they get 1 town here, nothing builds here, and then they explore into the sands, okay? I don't know how I feel about that yet. Alright, and then for our next trick, we're going to advance invader cards. Again, Sweden is a very, face-to-face adversary. Basically, you're just boxing one another until someone goes down. So we're going to use Twist Perceptions, and we're going to strife this city. And we're actually going to push this city right into here. Because again, I don't care how big the land gets. I just don't need it causing me, I just don't need it to ravage. That's what we don't need it to do. So if we can protect a lot of our lands, I think we'll be just fine. I also want to get this town out, and I want to get this town out. So what we're going to do is, so we get rid of that. And now we're going to G3. So we're going to gain a minor power. And again, we're looking for wind cards. We want to get anything with wind elements, preferably that's free. Absorb Corruption could be good. Domesticated Animals would give me a defense. Here there be monsters. And I'm sorry, I might have did that too fast. So Domesticated Animals gives me a defense. Here there be monsters is probably one I'm going to pick because it has a moon. And I forgot to do this effect. It's okay. We'll worry about it next turn. No, I couldn't have done that. Okay. So here there be monsters. Lets me push towns and explorers from a land. And if the land has beasts, it gives me a fear. So that could be good. We also have Call to Migrate, but Call to Migrate's expensive, and I don't want to do that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do Here There Be Monsters. Now, make no mistake, we are a fear spirit. So we sort of want to... and we want to sort of embrace that. And so we want to bump up our fear as fast as we can. Sweden is not a fear, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not a fear-heavy adversary. So we should be able to get through this invader deck pretty fast. So we're going to take from here, bottom track, and we're going to put a presence over here. So now I can play 2 cards. I get 1 energy, and I get 1 wind element. And again, I'm just going to pick something random. So that will let me know I got a wind element. And now we also have a sun or moon element. So this could be whatever I need it. Whenever you have a choice like this on your track, you can choose when you need it to be. So we have 1 wind element. We get 2 card plays. So what I want to play is, I want to do Frightful Keening. And I sort of want to do Here There Be Monsters. Because if I do Here There Be Monsters, I can push the town that's going to be in here out into this lane. And I think that's what we're going to go for. This also gives me 3 wind elements. So I can push my Incarno once here, strife the city, once here, strife the town. And then I think we just go from there. Yeah, okay. So we'll get fear. We've got 3 wind. So we can either, if we make this a sun, we can deal 1 damage per sun element we have. We do have 2. So we could maybe kill something. But, yeah, I think we're just going to get started on our phase. So we're actually going to go to this. Let's see. Oh, and we also have that. No, but we're using Here There Be Monsters to push that out. Okay. So, we go 1, we strife this city. And then we go 2, we strife this town. And then, that's going to be it for this turn. So we've done our fast stuff, and now we do our event stuff. One of the reasons I like Wandering Voices is because I feel like I have such good control over the board. Being able to move my Incarnate into places and just do things is an absolute blessing. But it can also be a bit of a pain too if you're not used to it. So we get our event card, which is, if the island is healthy on each board, choose a land with town cities ravaged there. The island is healthy, so I'm actually going to choose... what do I want to choose here? I don't want to ravage here. I think I'm actually going to ravage here. So we're going to blight here. That sucks, because then this basically just adds a free town. So I can't ravage there. Because if I ravage here, I'm going to add a blight, and then I have to add a town to this land, and that's going to make that ravage as well. If I ravage here, I don't, if I ravage here, I'll destroy the town, lose a Dahan, blight, and add a town. If I ravage here, I lose a presence, blight, and add a town, but I can't add the town there. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm actually going to, I hate this card. It sounds like this where I hate this card, because it's sort of like, hey, you know how you were winning? Let me fix that. So we blight there, then we add a town to an adjacent land. Destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts, and then in each land with 3 or more Dahan, 2 damage, defend 2. Okay, well, that doesn't really help me at all. So, ravage in the jungles, nothing's there. Build in the sands. Disease is gone. And then, we go on to stage 2. So, they're going to explore into the jungle. So here is Sweden's thing. After invaders explore into the land this phase, if that land has at least as many invaders as Dahan, replace 1 Dahan with 1 town. So basically, they explore here, they explore here, they go, hey, there's a Dahan there, let me trade that Dahan for a town. And this is how Sweden sort of tries to stay up on you. And you sort of don't want them to be on you like that, but it is what it is. And then next, what we're going to do is we're going to move our Incarna. So first we do this. We go Frightful Keening. We're going to push this presence into this land. And we're going to, so if we push our Incarna into a land with invaders, we get 2 fear. And then we add the strife. And we're going to push that town into here. And then we're going to do Here There Be Monsters. And we're going to push this town into this land. And then we're going to get another 2 fear, giving us our first fear card. So I really didn't want to run into jungles again. Let's see. What can we do next? And then, we do have our ability. So, if we pick Sun, we've got 3 win. So we can do 2 damage to a town, which we will, that has a strife. So this ability only works on strifed invaders. So we have 1 moon, so we gain 1 fear. And then we deal 2 damage. Yeah, okay. So let's deal 2 damage to a town, so we kill you. And this is basically going to be our kill zone. So we're going to be killing things into this area. And then we do not have 4 wins yet. So that's going to be the end of this phase. Now, I could reclaim. Here's the thing. I don't have presence here or here. So I could go for a reclaim, or I could do this, where I gain an energy. We could grow twice. That would give me 3 air. And 2 energy. So, actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow twice, but I'm going to go top track. So this will give me a third of my first air. And we're actually going to grow into this land and this land like this. We're going to grow into this land and we're going to grow into that land. Because then when we reclaim, we can push this town out. Because here's the thing. When we reclaim, we can add or move an incarnate to a land with our presence. So we'll move our incarnate back to this land. And when we move our presence to a land with invaders, we add 1 strife in the destination land. So, we're going to get 2 energy, bringing us a 3 energy. We got 1 wind element. So we got 3 wind elements now. So next turn, we can keep moving twice. Because that's sort of what we want to do here. So we want to move once over here, strife this explorer. And then we're going to move once over here and strife this town. And then we're going to get 2 fear, bringing us to our next fear card. And we're going to use Turmo's Touch. Oh, we can't. Turmo's Touch is a slow phase. Basically, this card prevents invaders with strife from ravaging. So they don't participate. So no one's going to ravage over here. He's going to ravage here. He'll die unless something stupid happens. Again, I always feel like I lose to Sweden because of the event cards. Not because I suck, but because the event cards go, yeah, no, brother. So, we're going to go to our event now, which is we are on stage 2. So, if no blight was added to this board, add 1 town to the highest number land with no invaders. That was going to be that mountain. That sucks. And then, oh no, that's probably going to be that sands. In each land with beasts, 1 damage per beast. So we kill that. So that actually saves that land from building. But I don't know. Okay. Add 1 Dahan to a land with 2 or more Dahan. So I'm actually going to add a Dahan here. Because if they explore into the wetlands, as long as we have more Dahan, we can prevent them from turning a Dahan into a bad area for us. Alright, so we got a fear card. Each player adds 1 strife in the land with blight. Don't mind if I do. So we're going to add strife to you. And then replace 1 town with 1 explorer. Yeah. Alright. That was actually really good. So, we ravage in the sands. Bam, you die. Build in the jungles. Nothing to build here. And then they explore into the coastal lands. So this is sort of what you don't want to see. Because I'm really trying to make this land be for me. And they just keep going into lands I don't need them to deal with. So we're going to use Turmo's Touch. We're going to pay 1 energy. I know, right? These 2 cards are free. It's sort of funny, really. To take a minor power from hand into their discard. So when we take a minor power, all we do is this goes into our discard pile like that. And that's it. All we do. Nothing more, nothing less. So having a defense card is really nice. And then that's going to be the end of our turn. So, what can I do here? So first we're going to reclaim. And I'm going to add my presence to this land, and we're going to strife this lovely person over here. Oh, wait. I have this slow ability to do as well. So we actually have, hold up. So we have 2 moons, 2 suns, and 3 winds. So we can't activate this final ability, but we can do 3 damage, and we can get 3 fear. So we're actually going to get 3 fear, and then we're going to do 3 damage. So we're going to kill 1 city, giving us another 2 fear, bringing us to Terra level 2. And, I mean, not to Terra level 2 yet. And I'm actually going to use my moon innate, yeah, I'm actually going to use this to give me a moon. Why did I say I have 3 moons and 3 suns? So instead of destroying the city, we'll just destroy a town. There we go. And that should put me at the same amount of fear. Because we get 3 fear, destroy a town, brings me up to 4 fear. Yep. Alright. And then we're going to reclaim. So we add our strife over here to this guy. Now this is going to blight, and I'm not really happy about that. So I need to figure out... I could do quicken. And that's really no bueno. What if I do... I don't need to do this. I need this. We could do... No, because I need to move twice. So I need to move twice over here. So do I do another Terminalist Touch? We're going to get 2 energy. I think I'm going to do one more Terminalist Touch. Because here's the thing. We won't be able to stop this from blighting. But we might be able to do something about it next turn. So, I think that's what we're going to do actually. We're going to solve that problem next turn. Not this turn. So what we're going to do is... We're going to use our effect and we're going to move twice. So we're going to move once here. Strife this Explorer. And then move once here and strife this town. And what I'm hoping is maybe we get an event that lets me push an Explorer out or something. Because we do have a fear card. And then next, what I do with this is I just push a town out. So we're going to see what happens there. So we go to the Invader phase. The event card is, in each lane with 2 or at least 2 explorers, push 1 explorer to an adjacent lane without explorers. Yes. No. Yes, that'll have to work. Okay, yeah, and I'll just push you over there. So this sucks because this is going to lose it, but we don't blight anywhere. On each board, push 1 beast to an adjacent lane with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. Don't mind if I do. And then, during Ravage in every land, defend 1 per Dahanan land. So, whatevs. I'm hoping we get Wetlands as a Ravage. Each player chooses a different land with Dahan, and each defend 2. Don't really care about that. So, Ravage in the jungles, ban, lose your strife. Build in the coastal lands. Hold on, let me just check something. In each land with at least 2 explorers, push 1 explorer to an adjacent land. So I just got to push 1 to an adjacent land without invaders. Okay. So, Ravage in the jungles, nothing happens. Build in the coastal lands. And explore into the mountains? No, the wetlands. Okay. So this isn't that bad. I was actually hoping this would happen. Because now what happens is, they don't turn a Dahan into an invader. And we got to figure out something for that. But all in all, this is not that bad. So next, what we do is, here there be monsters. So we're going to push this town. I'm actually going to push this town over here. The reason I'm going to do it is because it's going to give me... We're going to get 2 more fear. And then I could push the town into here, but here's the thing. I don't want to do that. The reason I don't want to do that is because then I have 2 unstrifed towns here, so then this will blight. If I push this here, though, I just have 1 strife town, and then when we start pushing our piece around, we're going to be golden. So, we're going to do that, so we get 2 fear, and then we're going to do Terminalist Touch and pay an energy to take a minor power into our discard pile. We're not gaining minors, we're just taking them. So, that's going to be the end of that. And next, what we're going to do is, we're going to grow twice up top. So now we're at 4 energy, and I think I want to start grabbing a major next turn. So we're going to put a presence there. We're going to put a sacred site here. No, we're going to put a presence there. Because we do have some things that we want to do. So we want to stop them from ravaging. We want to twist perceptions. Because again, we're at 3 wind elements, so we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't do my damage and moon stuff. I gotta remember to do that. Alright, so what do we have? We have 1, 2, 1. So we're actually going to just generate 3 fear. So we're going to get 1. It was a fear card. 2, 3. There we go. And then we're going to use Exile. Stop everything from ravaging here. So we actually get this push. So we're going to push our Incarnate into this land and strike this town, but we're not going to move it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to push, and then we can start the invader phase. So we're going to pay 1. We gained 4 energy first off. And then we're going to pay 1 to play Twisting Perceptions. Alright, and then let's get started. So we're going to strike that town again, and we're going to push it into the mountains, I guess. And then we're going to strike this town, because we have 2 moves. And we're going to push this town into the mountains as well. And the idea is to sort of make 2 separate kill zones and then get rid of all this in one turn and get rid of all this in one turn. So what can I do now? I think we can go for... I think we have to reclaim next turn. But then the turn after that, we can get to 3 card plays and then a 4 card plays. So... And then I think, so the turn after that, we'll do our stuff. Alright, so let's see where we get to next. So we're going to get 2 fear. Get our next fear card, bring us up to terror level 2. And invaders in this land who are striked do not participate in Ravage. And then, what do we got next? Event time. Alright, so it's time for the invader phase. Event time is, in a land's... No, we're on 2 and 3. During the Ravage step, skip 1 Ravage action in a land where the Han outnumber towns and cities. Yeah, don't care. In each land with beasts, 1 damage per beast. Don't care about that. Ooh, or actually, maybe I do. We do 1 damage to the city. And then, for each board, 1 fear if any Dahan are in lands with towns or city. Nope. Nope, and nope. So... Each player adds 1 strife in a land with Beast Disease Dahan. For the rest of this turn, invaders have -1 health per strife to a minimum of 1. So, if I do this, right, what happens is that this city took 1 damage, has -2 HP, so it actually has 0 HP, so it actually dies, and we get 2 fear from it. So that's really cool. And invaders have -1 HP for each strife. That's great. To a minimum of 1. In each land with tokens or adjacent to 3 or such tokens, defend 5. Alright. Whatever, so we're defended is what this game's telling me. So we ravage in coast. They don't ravage. Nothing happens here. We build in the wetlands. And then we explore into, please be mountains, the sands. Okay. Sucks. I know. So... we add an explorer here, we add an explorer here, and then we turn this Dahan into a town. I know it's really interesting because it's like, yo, I started playing the game where I couldn't put too many towns, and now I've got all these towns on the field. Alright, so we're going to do Twist Perceptions, and we're going to strife this town. And then, I do have my Incarnate, so we're going to push you, strife. No, we're not. What am I doing here? We are going to add 1 strife to this town over here and push you out into the sands. And then we're going to target this land. So invaders have -1 HP per strife token. Right? And, okay. What if I reclaim, right? Right, what if... Okay, hold on. So, we push that town into there. Now we have this effect. So, you've got 2 moon, which will give me 2 fear. We don't have 4 wind yet. So, we have 2 of those. So, we get our next fear card. And then, we're going to choose to make this a Simon. So, we're going to do 2 damage to this city. And that's going to give us 2 fear as well. Alright. Alright. So I could reclaim. There's a strong option for reclaiming. And then next turn we go 2. Then we do 3 for the major. Yeah, okay, so let's do the reclaim. So we're going to reclaim. We're going to add our Incarnate to this land, this mountains, and strife that. And then we're going to gain 1 energy. On top of the 4 energy we get, we actually get pretty rich. Like, having 4 energy is so strong. Like, this is how, like, I wish, like, and you see that I'm still on 2 card plays. The reason I'm on 2 card plays is because we have this control ability where we can just push things out the way that we don't want to deal with. So this is actually really good for us. So we're going to do Let There Be Monsters. We're going to save Turmo's Touch. But I think we want to do... well, the wetlands are fine. So what do I want to do next? Do we do Turmo's Touch? I think we do Turmo's Touch. And yeah, okay. So let's start like this. So we're gonna push. We added our Incarnate here, strife that town. So we're gonna push this Incarnate here during using our ability, this one. And then we get 2 pushes. So we're gonna push you over here. So you gain a strife. And we're gonna push him right into this town. So this town also gains a strife as well. So this land is looking kind of mighty juicy. But as you can see, as long as you keep your foot down on Sweden's neck, they really can't do anything. Now maybe I could have instead of doing this, no, but having that extra push is amazing. I feel like if you're gonna go top track, you want that extra push. Because then you're just like, you can help lands become real easier to deal with. So, event card is... for the rest of this turn, ignore 1 strife on each invader. Don't care about that. And then destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. Don't mind if I do. When invaders ravage, if the land has the Han, defend 2. Alright, sounds good to me. And then we get 1 fear card. Defend 6 in all coastal lands. Skip all build actions in coastal lands that would add a city. So this doesn't build. That's great. We ravage in the wetlands, defend 2, you die. Build in the sands, add 1 town. I'm not out of towns. Where are all my towns at? Well, I'm running low on towns, okay? And then we explore into the stage 3, which is mountains and jungles. So this isn't that bad for us, honestly. Like, now we just need to start doing damage to things and just clearing out lands. Because I feel like I'm in a good position. I just need to hit 3 card plays. Alright, so next we're going to do our lovely little, our slow stuff. So, Let There Be Monsters. Push this town out into the wetlands. Gain 2 fear. Bam. Turmo's Touch. Pay 1 energy. Take a minor power into our hand. Bam. Poison Dew. Alright. Nothing is happening there. So that is the end of that turn. Maybe I shouldn't have reclaimed last turn. I don't care. So we're going to play... Oh, no. No, we're not. What are we at? We're at Sunfire. Not for wind yet. So we are going to get 2 Moon. And we're going to do 2 damage to one of these towns. To get 1 fear. Alright. And then we can get started on this. So we're going to play... We got some stuff here. So now we're going to grow... And again, you sort of want to be like all over the board. Like, I feel like I'm in a really good spot here. So we got 3 card plays now. So we need... Excel, Frightening. I could have empowered myself too. Ugh, so sad. So we do have a push. So, let's see. What do we want to do here? We're going to gain 4. We're also going to start digging for majors now. Because we can win now. I probably should have did majors earlier. And then just kept playing what I played. Yeah, I think I should have did majors earlier. So I'll keep that in mind for the next time. So we're gonna pay 1-2, pay 2 energy for 3 card plays because we're not gonna reclaim next turn. I got too many cool things to do. So we're gonna get 2 fear. So 1, 2, and invaders in this sand do not participate in Ravage. And then we're gonna move you, strife you over here. I'm like, man, do I have any more strife tokens? And then we're gonna move this town and strife this town over here. Now, if I had something that gave me Badlands, that would be real cool. So now we can start killing invaders. Actually, this is gonna get crazy, really. And yeah, so we got our 2 fear. We did that, and we're just gonna start deleting entire lands out. So they get their event card, which is in your land with exactly 1 Dahan that has or is adjacent to a city. Replace that Dahan with 1 town. That doesn't matter to us because we don't have any towns or cities here. Each beast deals 2 damage. Remove any token that destroys in the town or city. So I'm just going to kill that and deal 1 damage to you. On each board, choose a land with at least 2 towns and cities and at least 2 Dahan. Doesn't affect me. So we go on to the fear cards. Terror level 2, baby. Yep. On each board, remove 1 town explorer from a lane with Dahan. Each player adds 1 strife to a town. For the rest of this turn, invaders have minus 1 HP per health to a minimum of 1. So invaders have minus 1 HP, so we're going to do some crazy things over here. Like, this kind of event cards is actually really good for us. So they ravage in the sands, nothing happens. They build in the mountains and jungles. Did I get my 2 pushes? I don't remember. I truly don't. So, mountains, jungles, and cities. And then they explore into the mountains and wetlands. So, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, so we're going to use, and then we advance invader cards, and then we're going to get started. So, we're going to use Frightful Keening to push our Incarnate into this land. And we're going to put a strife token on this guy over here. You are still not... Yeah, I got a lot of tokens over here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making this land so big. And then we're going to do Twist Perception. We also get 2 fear for that. Then we're going to do Twist Perceptions. We're going to add a strife to this town. Okay, and now I need to start killing things. Alright. So, you are actually dead, so thank you for the fear card. And we are on terror level 3. Great. We only need 4, 8, 12. We only need 16 fear, so I'm not too worried about that. So next, we have... How many suns do I have? So I have 2 suns, 2 moons, 2 suns, 2 moons, and 4 wind. So, for each pair I have, I can destroy 1 invader with strife. So, let's see. Let's do 3 damage to get rid of 1 town, 2 towns, 3 towns. Because that's 3 damage. So we're going to get 3 fear from that. Then we're going to get 2 fear because of our moon element. And again, so again, we do 1 damage per sun element, and I'm choosing to make this a sun element. So we do 3 damage. Then we do get 2 fear, so we get 1, 2. And then for each pair we get to destroy invaders. So we only have 2 pairs of sun and moon, so we get to destroy 2 invaders. So we'll destroy 1 city, and we'll destroy 1 town, and that gives us 3 fear total, giving us our next fear card. Bam. So, there we go. And this is pretty much how you clear up lands in this game. I feel like I'm having a time of my life over here. Things are going great. and wait until you see what we're going to do with the 5 card plays. So again, I'm not going to go for the reclaim. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to gain a major. So let's see what we got. We have Pent-Up Calamity, Weave Together, Mist. Okay, I'm sorry. Pent-Up Calamity, Weave Together, Mist of Oblivion, Ravage Undergrowth Slithers back to life. So we're going to actually pick Pent-Up Calamity. A, because Pent-Up Calamity is amazing, and B, because Pent-Up Calamity is amazing. And I'm going to choose to get rid of... I'm going to choose to get rid of Poison Dew. We don't need that card. And now we get our 1 reclaim. So here's the thing. So we're going to choose to place that here. And we are in... here's the thing, right? So we're in a really good position. Because basically with Pent-Up, we just remove all tokens. You see all the tokens I put on the board, right? I just go, I'm going to remove it all and clear a land. Because I can remove any number of tokens. For each token removed, 1 fear and 3 damage. So it's sort of like, it's the game killer for me. Like, I'm not going to be able to push my Incarnate around, but I'll be able to do so much damage, it doesn't even matter. So I'm actually going to reclaim Frightful Keening. I'm not going to play this, so we will get 4 energy. You see how rich I am. And then we're going to pay 5 energy. So 3, 4, 5. To play these 3 cards. What do we do here? I guess I could defend 10 here. Yeah, so we're going to defend 10 here. I do get 1 push, so let's see. I can push you into here, strife you, and then, okay, yeah, we're good. And then, so now we start our fast phase. So we do defend 10 here for quicken. We push this Incarnate here, strifing it, and then we do Pent-Up Calamity. Lets me remove any number of tokens. For each, 1 fear, 3 damage. So, there are... I'm going to kill this entire land. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get 7 fear. So 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we get kill all the explorers and we kill the last 2 towns. So we get 1, and that is the last fear card, and we win. See? See what I mean? And look, and here's the thing, right? If you go bottom track, I'm not saying bottom track isn't like probably one of the greatest things ever, but going top track, here's the thing, I feel like I should have grabbed a major earlier. Maybe there was a time where after I got the wind element, I could have gone for the 3 card plays. But I think that would have depended on my major and what I picked. But I feel like his growth track is absolutely amazing. If you go full top track, that's 4 energy. Look at how much energy I've got. In my last game, I was starving for energy because I wasn't that far ahead. But in this game, I've got 11 energy. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 energy, yo. I was killing it. And then drawing this is like the greatest draw you could have with this. Look at all these tokens in the land. And you just go, alright, I remove all of them. That's 8 fear. 3, 6, 7 fear. I'm sorry. 7 fear. Look, and here's the thing, right? From the end of the slow phase to this phase, we've got 5 fear cards, alright? So that means we got to Terror level 3 last turn, and then we got some more fear, and then we just finish it off in the fast phase. I mean, what do y'all want from me? The Spirit's amazing. There's so many different ways to play him, and even then, I feel like there's different ways you can mess around with it. It also helps, right, that again, our adversary is Sweden, and Sweden, again, is a very face-forward enemy, alright? You can't, it's not like France, where you could have, if you don't destroy anything for a while, you're good. You need to destroy towns in France. Like, as you saw, I was getting swamped not having things to destroy. So I might have gotten a major earlier to help me kill things. Maybe. And don't even get me started on Habsburg mining expedition. I would not have pushed this many invaders into the land out of fear that something crazy was going to happen. But, so you sort of got to like play it in, and depending on the spirits you go into, you know what I mean? Certain spirits are clearly better against certain adversaries. You know what I mean? But, like, you just gotta figure it out. But I feel like this guy is really strong. Again, being able to just push the invaders around until they finally decide to submit to my god is absolutely a beautiful thing, and I love it. But that's going to be the end of this video, y'all. So I hope you're all entertained and all that good stuff. Let me leave you on that sultry blue. Yeah, that deep blue that makes you think about me. And yeah, so this is going to be the last Spirit Island game for a minute. I should have put it, I'm probably going to put it in the description. But, again, I'm just going to let you know how my video timing, I think I'm going to do about 3 videos a week. I'm not really sure. Maybe 3 to 4 videos a week. It depends. But I feel like that's going to be the way to go. Because if I do 3 videos a week, I can get enough Spirit Island in. And then I can get enough Marvel Champions in. And then I can do Marvel United. Like, I got the Season 3 of Marvel United. And that's a lot of stuff, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. And I really hope y'all are enjoying these videos. You know, like, subscribe, so I can get some of that sweet, sweet YouTube milk money. And, because I'm a cultured guy. And yeah, that's going to be it, yo. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.